spiked out. I could trip a referee. Tell by my attitude that I most definitely from.
Hello and welcome to the pre-show. Well, as you know, in the pre-show we have a lot of good interviews in the pre-show to see what the superstars have to talk about before the big pay-per-view coming up. I am your host as always, Pepperjack. We're live here from New York City where we're holding our pay-per-view, but tonight is just right for now the pre-show, and after this we'll have our actual first matchup before the whole pay-per-view, the pre-show match, and that will be announced here in the pre-show tonight by the Ram, the big announcement with that. But for now we're gonna hear from some of the people on the match card, sorry, about the pre-show. So let's get started tonight. Well, as you know, we have our panel of in our pre-show today. A lot of superstars who are going to be in the show later, well, tomorrow. But today we have first on our list here in the pre-show uh, interviews. It'll be Perseus and his partner Bobby Roode. Um, yep, they'll be talking here today um, about their future as a tag team and what transpired between them and the tournament last week. Well, yeah, last week. So let's hear from them right now. Perseus first wants to talk here, so we'll hear from Perseus first. So Perseus, we know that you and Bobby Roode are definitely an uprising team here in TPW. You guys got pretty far in the tournament, but managed to fail at the last second. So what do you think could have been different um, to help you guys pick up the tournament win? And what is your future as a tag team together? Well, as I said, that before, I never wanted a tag team partner, and I thought being alone for the longest time would be good um, for me to keep my distance and to be able to focus on being a main champion, and which I still am. But I noticed during this whole rivalry with now the Rizzlers and others who want to go after my title, I do need more help. So I contracted Bobby Roode. I talked with the Ram about it, and he gave the okay for him to be a part of TPW. Little did he know that he was signing him to be my bodyguard and my partner. So it's been great to have backup and to be able to have someone there that could help me with everything, like I said, going on recently with the Rizzlers as well. As for our future as a tag team, we did lose this tournament, and we know that Freddy, the gamer, and Tyler Cool advanced to win that tournament, but we will get our chance in the future. We know that for sure. We will rise again, and we will manage to get a title shot. Well, just another question to ask you before we move on to in this pre-show. We know that you are the current Mid-Carter champion, the TPW Flame champion. But do you think that you will ever find a competitor that will be able to beat you? Because we know recently you knocked out Davis, Deshaun's partner, and he's wanting to get revenge on you to be the new TPW Flame champion. Is he any threat to you in that aspect? Do you think he will be able to become the new champion if he decides to face you? Well, as I said before, I take out all challengers, but I don't care if it's Davis or even the Ram himself. Whoever it is that I face will fall to the hands of Perseus. Okay, well, thank you for being here with us. We're going to talk to your partner now, Bobby Roode, who recently got contracted here to TPW. We've been wanting to get a chance to talk with him here. Okay, there we go. We have Robert Roode here in our pre-show interviews, the pre-show conference, I guess you could say. And Robert Roode, you recently got contracted here to TPW because of, not only because of Perseus that we found out, but also we know you have a lot of talent to bring to our roster. But just a quick question to ask you. Did you ever expect to be a part of TPW? Was that your whole plan when you left WWE? Well, it was just a matter of time. I know that WWE wasn't always... They were really kind to me, they were. And they gave me a big opportunity to be a part of their roster. They even came up with my gimmick to help me advance in the company when I left TNA, obviously. But I noticed when I left I had to find something different, and to find something that I do want to be a part of that is bigger, in the sense that I can help out new talent that is rising here in TPW, to bring my experience from WWE to the TPW roster was something big that I wanted to do. As for being here with Perseus, that's something that I can't expose everything, because Perseus gave me a clause to not reveal everything that we talked about. But what I can say is that, like he said, we are here now to dominate TPW, and who knows, maybe within the next pay-per-view we can figure out a tag team title opportunity. But for now, I'm willing to continue to rise here in TPW and help Perseus along the way. Well, I don't have a lot of other questions. We know you guys have to get going, but thank you for talking with us, Robert Roode, and as well as Perseus. So thank you. So now we move on to the next scheduled person here in the pre-show conference here, and they are none other than the tag team that we've been waiting for to face the tag team champions, the new ones. We are hearing from finally Davis back in action with his partner Deshaun. Here in the pre-show, the Rizzlers, we'll be hearing from them right now. But first we'll hear from Davis. Now, Davis, how does it feel to be back here in TPW from your injury from Perseus? And are you 100% focused to win in the pay-per-view for the tag titles?
Well, honestly, it's been a long wait. I've never been gone this long from TPW and in general from in-ring action. It's been kind of difficult to just sit back and watch the product and not be able to do anything after that grueling last man standing match against Perseus for his championship. He definitely brought the fight to me, and I ended up failing, and even more so get derailed for a little bit, but that's what second opportunities are for. We know we are the number one contenders. We are going to get our rematch clause against the current champions, All-Star and Insidious, which are a tough team. They are veterans here, after all, in TPW, especially All-Star being a longer veteran here in TPW, but we know that it'll definitely be interesting to see that matchup. And as for being 100%, I'm cleared by the doctors and medical that I can be able to fight for the championships and be 100% with my partner Deshaun. It has been quite a journey to get to where we are here in TPW. Like we've mentioned before, all of our roster has been waiting 3 years or more to be back here and to be able to fight further opportunities back to get titles, to get airtime, to be able to display their talents. It's not easy being gone that long, and we appreciate the TPW fans to be so loyal to come back right away and to be a part of this company, to be able to watch it grow and again, and to be just coming back with a big bang while wrestling is on top once again. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say on that aspect.
Well, thank you for your part, Davis. We'll hear from Deshaun now on his aspects of the tag team title opportunity that you guys are having. Welcome, Deshaun. Obviously, you two are here together, but Deshaun, you definitely have proven while Davis has been gone a lot of fight in you. You managed to defeat Perseus in a one-on-one match that was amazing, and you managed to overcome the distraction that Robert Roode gave to you during that match that would have cost you the match. But the big question is, do you guys think you guys can pick up the win tonight and be able to be the new tag champions once again. Well, definitely, it's a big opportunity for anybody to have a shot at a tag team title or whatever title in this industry. Once you're in that position, getting chosen for an opportunity, you have to take it and run 100% with it. There's no other way of putting it. As for me and Davis, we are strong, and we will overcome this obstacle that we had for a while with Perseus. Hopefully, we will get an opportunity together as a tag team to face them in a future match to get full retribution. And I know Davis is inching to get another title opportunity soon against Perseus, which I don't doubt. His skills to manage to get another title opportunity. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. All we have to say on the matter. And thank you, Pepperjack, for having us here on the pre-show to talk about this. No, thank you guys, and we'll be excited to see you guys in action together. And good luck out there to win the tag titles. So, we move on to the next person to be in the panel here before the Ram comes out, actually. It'll be Shibata. He is the #1 contender. Well, for a future chance at the Ram, or whoever wins between him and Razor, or whoever is down the line that Shibata chooses to face for the main title. But anyways, we're going to hear from Shibata right now before his big match with Cayenne. It is an Iron Man match that will be between him and Cayenne. So Shibata, we know you fought a grueling tournament, which took you a long time to win that opportunity. And you talked about this before. Rising here in TPW isn't easy, and you took full opportunity to win that championship opportunity with the trophy, and beating Cayenne's streak. How do you feel about facing him in the pay-per-view? Do you think you will be able to win that Iron Man match, or do you think Cayenne will overcome you in that sense of overpowering you in that match? Well, I gotta say it's not the first time I've heard someone say that about me being overpowered by Cayenne. He is, I gotta say it, is a giant here in TPW, literally. But I managed to overcome him before in the tournament, and I will overcome the obstacles in this Iron Man match. The only reason why I picked this match is because I didn't want to seem like, because the tournament made him weaker, why I picked up the win. I wanted a fair chance one-on-one to prove why I deserved the trophy to be #1 contender, and also not only that, why I proved to beat him in his undefeated streak and everything in between. I've been getting radio shows, I've been getting calls and interviews separately from these talking about that I'm the next rising star here in TPW, and if I really deserve that spot. My question to
Well, my answer to those questions is yes, I deserve the spot. If I have to prove it, then I will. And that's why I picked this type of matchup again to prove that. Rising Star wise, it's never a definitive person. You look back in the history of not only TPW but also other brands, the stars that you see in the current roster that are risen are people who have worked for years to be where they're at. It took them so long just to get to where they were at, and not only that, they had to prove themselves. I mean, look at people like John Cena. He started out here in WWE, and he took his shot when he was in the Ruthless Aggression era. When Brock Lesnar left, when The Rock left, when Stone Cold left, who was left to carry there? No one. No one wanted to step up, but he took that one opportunity, even if he was going to get fired, because he pretty much said he was going to be fired in many interviews. But when he was found on the bus rapping, he took with it and went with it, and he moved forward and was able to carry WWE as long as he did. I plan to do the same. I plan to do the same here in TPW. When everyone else left, I was here training day in and day out for 3 years. And I want this opportunity to be the next big thing here in TPW. And I plan to prove it against Cayenne coming up in our Iron Man match. Well, thank you so much for those big words, Shibata. We know it's been a long road for you. I've seen you grow over the years because I've been watching you train, as well as other superstars, new superstars on the New Talent Show, really trying their hardest to be a part of the active roster. And this is definitely a big opportunity for you, Shibata. But we continue on with our last interview here with the Ram, and he will be talking about a big announcement for the pre-show match before our big pay-per-view. So let's hear from the Ram here, the owner and world champion of TPW. So Ram, you said yourself that you wanted to make a big announcement here about the pre-show match. Yeah, I did want to make a big announcement. I wanted to say first, thank you everyone for being here at the pre-show, watching live as well, and thank you for supporting us and heading into our big pay-per-view, TPW on Fire. As for the pre-show match, we have a Legends Battle Royal, and we'll have a big match up there. The winner will receive a opportunity at the next pay-per-view coming up against whoever it is, me or Razor, or whoever in between decides to take that opportunity. We'll face one of our big top legends in whoever wins that battle royal here in the pre-show. So remember to tune into that, and it's a big opportunity for the legends to showcase what they have after a long time of being gone, and we'll show who
really is on top as the main legend. Um, as we know, future opportunities for the main championship are hard to find, and we try to give everyone a fair chance. As you saw in the first ever match, we had a huge roster Royal Rumble type match to determine the first champion back, and that was me. And we had everyone on the active roster fighting that opportunity. And now we have Shibata, who earned out of a big tournament the tournament trophy. But now it will be an opportunity in general for the next coming pay-per-view between all of our legends. And who knows, maybe in between someone else will earn the chance to be a part of that next pay-per-view. Which here tonight, as a other announcement, it will be live from our first ever showcase that we had of TPW first taping 3 years ago. It'll be in Canada, and that will be a big opportunity for whoever wants to be a part of that. Who knows, maybe someone will be moving on to that matchup as well. As for other news here today, just say a big congratulations to the new talent champion Stelio, who won that tournament for the first ever new talent championship, which will be defended at our next coming pay-per-view as well. And I guess Stelio said to me earlier that he did want to fight again, fighting open challenges on TPW New Talent, the show, as well to other talents who want to be a part of that. And let's see if I forgot anything here on my notes. As well as for the Mid-Carter Championship, we know we don't have a clear number one contender yet that I believe we do have obviously the champion, but not a number one contender yet. So we will make that clear that the next number one contender will be chosen starting at our home show the day after our pay-per-view, which will be decided in a shorter type match. We aren't going to have a huge tournament again because that does take a while. We decided to pick a select few this time to be a part of that Mid-Carter number one contendership match. It will be 4 people that I believe have risen to take that opportunity, which will fight it out and then earn a number one contendership for the next coming pay-per-view as well in Canada. And yeah, it will be definitely a big opportunity for whoever's involved. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I need to say here in the pre-show interview. Let's see. As for, we know the tag team number one contenders are going to be Freddie and Tyler Cool for the next coming pay-per-view, as well as we know the and we'll have more to talk about later on after this pay-per-view. We know
whoever will become the outcome of this main championship match, as well as the tag titles, the women's championship, and things like that. But again, we want to say a big thank you to those who have come here to the pre-show. Not only that, who are bought tickets to tomorrow night's pay-per-view. Thank you for being a part of it, and we look to move on to our pre-show match, which will be coming up in a few minutes or so from after this pre-show interview. So thank you for tuning in here to TPW on Fire. Well, thank you, Ram, for being with us and making those big announcements, especially the Legends Battle Royal to determine the next main championship #1 contender for the next coming pay-per-view. And what an opportunity to fight in the same first arena you guys ever opened in TPW. So without further ado, we're going to get started, like Ram said, in a couple minutes. So enjoy the current music for the pre-show, and we will be starting in a few minutes with the pre-show match.